Our next speaker is Terese Luikens. Secret Sadness. Secret Sadness, Terese Luikens.
What did your family forbid? My father was forbidden from smoking in the house, but this did not stop him from enjoying an after-dinner cigarette, excusing himself from the dinner table and the cacophony of his large family. He'd stroll away to the front porch swing and light up a Salem cigarette. I am 6 years old. Dinner is done, and I will not be missed from the commotion of kitchen cleanup. I follow Dad out to the front porch swing and climb up onto his lap. The smell of Old Spice enfolds me like a blanket, as do his loving arms. He asks, "Would you like to see some smoke rings?" Magically, they appear and then float away in the warm summer air. Alone with Dad, sitting on his lap, I know I am happy, safe, and loved. I am 13 years old, walking home from my boring summer job, house cleaning for Aunt Judy. Blah. About a block from home, I spy Mom sitting on the front porch swing. Did she see me smoking cigarettes in the park? I ascend the porch steps slowly. Each footfall is filled with dread. I brace myself for whatever she might say. But it's worse, much worse than anything I could have ever imagined. Your dad is dead. How? His heart just stopped. She's lying. Whose heart just stops? I turn and run. My dad is dead. My dad is dead. My dad is dead. I am hot, tired, and teary by the time I fall onto the cool grass in the park. I wait for the ground to open up and swallow me, but it doesn't. Later, I wander home. I want to know the truth, but it won't come from Mom. Alone with an older sister, she hesitates before telling me. He hung himself. I thought you loved me. Why would you leave me? Why would you die on purpose? My siblings and I all feel his absence, but like silos on a Nebraska prairie, we store our sorrow away. His death, a mortal sin, becomes our family secret, locked in the silence of the forbidden. What do you have locked in the silence of the forbidden? I turn into an angry teenager. I hate my mother for her lie. I skip school, get high, and ignore the pain. I am 18 years old. I graduate from high school and move as far away from home as possible. My resolve? I will make a happy life for myself. I go to college. I fall in love, marry, and become a mom. On the outside, I look happy, but inside, I am churning with old anger, simmering in rancid bitterness, and pulsating with the shameful secret of my father's suicide. At times, indignant words spill out of my mouth and all over our rebellious teenage son. Stop doing this to us! And then more of the same onto my gentle, spirited husband. Do something about him! My rage? It scares me. And I discover one's resolve does not produce happiness. Someone suggests I journal. Oh, I fill notebooks with the words I've kept concealed inside my head, but all the details are still there. My dad, his death, my mother's lie, and my muzzled sadness. Then a friend invites me to her writers' group. Do I belong here? But the women are friendly and kind. In small bits and pieces, I write my story. They read it and encourage me. I trust what they say is true and write more of my story. Then, one day they tell me, you have what it takes to tell your story. In time, their words change my world, and I unlock the silence of the forbidden. It begins to erode my shame, opens the door to forgiveness. I yell less and smile more. How do you unlock the silence of the forbidden? You start with, once upon a time, there was you. Then you ponder the past, and you find the courage to speak that unspoken truth. Finally, you take a risk and believe that you really do have what it takes. I unlocked the silence of the forbidden, and it set me free to thrive. What's possible if you unlock yours? Unlock the silence of the forbidden.
There we go. 1 minute of silence for our judges.